Okay, so just encourage everyone to sit comfortably, whether it's cross-legged, sitting on the floor, sitting in a chair, um, whatever is comfortable. But I think sitting with an upright posture, and upright meaning kind of like a solid posture without getting too tense, too tight, too forceful, too wound up, relaxing into the posture. We have this opportunity to sit quietly. I'm sure we're all in reasonably quiet external environments. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but it's I'm sure we're all in reasonably quiet environment as we're sitting, but also letting the mind, the heart, sit quietly, having that sense of relaxing into the quiet of the mind. As we relax into that quiet of the mind, there's a sense of bodily presence, a sense of our just inhabiting our body. And we're not practicing to dissociate from our body, as being comfortable in the body. So that sitting with that sense of upright posture, there's an ease and comfort that is there. Paying attention to the body as it breathes in, as it breathes out. It's not me having to breathe. The breathing, the breath is just happening. It is there. So allowing this sense of embodying the experience. Breathing in, being the knowing. Breathing out, being the knowing. Just allowing that knowing to establish itself. And not forcing, not controlling, but just recognizing that when there is that simplicity of knowing, there's an ease there, there's a comfort there. Within that sphere of knowing, inevitably there's going to be thoughts come up, memories, perceptions of I need to do this, I should have done that. And just returning to the knowing. Returning to the experience of the body. Finding a place that's comfortable. It's really important to explore how to bring ease and comfort into the body, into the mind. Again, we can be so driven or distracted or make assumptions of what we think we should be doing, but just letting that all fall away and finding something, a place of ease. And it could be the sensation at the tip of the nose, it could be at the back of the throat, it could be in the throat, it could be in the chest, it could be in the abdomen, just wherever. It's not, there is no absolutely right technique, method. The one right and true method. It's not. The Buddha gave lots of leeway to explore this, and to because this is it is an exercise in investigation, and not in terms of trying to think your way into peace, but knowing your way to peace. And there's an exploration with awareness. Just taking an interest in the breath as it comes in, the breath as it goes out, in the sensations in the body, in the feelings and thoughts of the mind, just taking interest in the sense of, is this necessary? Is it useful? Do I need to do this now? Can I just relax into awareness? Can I just enjoy being peaceful? I mean, that's a worthy exploration. And the investigation is for directing awareness and attention so that one starts to experience, say, a simpler level of experience. Yes, just the posture of sitting, just the sensation of the breath, or just the sensation of touch, the hands touching together, or the hands sitting, resting in one's lap or on one's legs. Just that sensation of touch is very fundamental, very elemental. And then staying with that simplicity. And of course, that's going to change. Say a distraction will arise, a mood will arise. But returning to the knowing, being the one who knows. So we can just sit with that, experiment with that. You're keeping it simple. So we just sit for a few minutes, allowing it. So just that sense of quiet to seep into our being. as we're sitting, sometimes it's helpful to allow our attention or our awareness to move through the body as an exercise, in the sense of this, again, how do we embody our practice? How do we practice in an embodied way? That's just because it's got mind and body have to work together. Just starting from the top of the head and this sort of feeling, sensation of relaxing, of settling, of knowing, letting the various tensions and tightnesses that since this is a New Year's practice, all the various tensions and tightnesses we might have collected this past year, letting it fall away. Yes, that sense of relaxing, softening from the top of the head down to the back of the head, the neck, the forehead, around the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw, just relaxing, making sure we're not clenching, tightening. Sense of just relaxing, softening. The shoulders. And it's interesting that, when we we relax or soften and return to that quality of knowing, again, there's this sense of uprightness that's quite natural. It's an ease, but it's also there's an energy. It's not sort of slumping into dullness. It's lightening. It's easeful. It's awake. It's alert. It's the nature of say that awareness, that quality of knowing, being the one who knows. There's an alertness and a presence. Sense of relaxing and softening, going through the body, the shoulders, down the top part of the back, front of the chest. Breathing in, chest expanding a bit, but then it also deepens down into the abdomen. Breath expanding, the abdomen rising. abdomen falling, breath is going out. There's a comfort, an ease, alertness. The lower back, and pelvis area, just that your your body rises up from that lower back and pelvis area. If we can relax into that with awareness, softening, knowing, there is a strength that's there. Again, the sense of the refuge of being the one who knows, being awake. That's another name for Buddha, one who is awake. So, awake in the sense of being present, alert, clear. These are qualities we can inhabit, we can embody. We don't have to chase after them. We don't have to kind of flog ourselves to try to squeeze it out of us. They're there. It's the nature of our being when we have a refuge, when we have a foundation. So relaxing the legs, feet, and it's a whole body experience. Mindfully breathing in, mindfully breathing out. I think that simplicity, keeping our practice simple, it's not being neglectful or deluded in any way. It's this simplicity that allows us to kind of experience and touch the essence of the Buddha's teaching and practice. Our problem tends to be as we keep complicating things. That reminding ourselves to keep it simple, so that for these next 3 days we have the opportunity to practice together. Just encourage people to And be patient with yourselves. Be patient with the with the with the teachings. Be patient with the practice, and just keep returning to the knowing. That's again, as Ajahn Chah said, being the one who knows, being the knower. So that is my instruction for beginning your day, and for the people in Asia and Southeast Asia, this is your beginning your day. Here in California, we're coming to late afternoon, and of course we've still got New Year's Eve to that we'll be chanting, meditating, bringing in the new year here. Well, people here, I'm going to need to go and have a rest, and we'll see you all. I will come back for you. It'll be for those in say Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand. It will be the evening talk, and you'll have had a whole program through the day. And of course, there's lots of people scattered around the globe. We've all got different times. Just do what you can to keep a continuity of practice, of sitting, walking meditation. Walking meditation is it's such a helpful balance for practice. It's just physically, it's impossible to just sit all the time. So then learning how to incorporate the meditation into the simple posture of walking, taking people are at their homes, just having whatever length of space you have available, whether it's shorter or longer. They're say 8 paces, 15 paces, 25 paces. It's up to you. Just finding a space. I remember one monk who I spent time with, and he had just spent a range retreat in the mountains and forests along the western part of Thailand, along the close to Burma, and he stayed in a cave. He arrived late just before the rainy season, the Pansa, the Vasa period, and he ended up in a cave that wasn't very big, and he said it was and it rained and rained and rained. And he said he spent his whole range retreat walking meditation in a U shape. And he said it was only 8 paces. It was just go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. He said, but he made it work. Just you adapt to the circumstances that you've got, and you can changing posture after sitting, doing some walking, after walking, doing some sitting, doing some standing. It's all it's all possible, because it's about being the knowing, being the one who knows, what the one's walking, sitting, standing, lying down, that returning to the knowing, so that we're beginning our new year with a meditation practice, with a retreat, and that's something to really delight in, and yeah, be very very happy about. So I'll just encourage everybody to yeah, begin and stick with it and explore the practice, take an interest in it. So see you later.